Hopefully everybody's having a good day. I've got quite a few on here today. Let's see. Good morning, Steve Potter. How you doing? I was just finishing up here, closing things up. How is Steve doing today? Good to see you guys. I was late because I was on the phone with Ruth. We're actually moving on Tuesday and leaving here and heading to back to our place in Marama. So we've been kind of busy doing that, you know. So let me turn this off here. Busy doing that, you know. There, because that way I have it. Okay, so let's see. Good morning, Jenny. Patricia Evans, good morning. How you doing this morning? Steve Potter, Psychology 101. So Tom, I would try to be there doing a live stream. Okay, hope to see you here. Today I want to talk about the earthquake. That thing really hit us, man. It hit us hard. In fact, it was, let me get my coffee here. It hit us like, last night, literally. I was laying in bed. It's about 10:30, 10:35-ish, something like that. It said 10:37. It hit, and when it did, it was doing this for the longest time. Then after about, I would say 30, 40 seconds, I started counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm shaking. And then I could see that there was a lot of stuff going on there, and it was really kind of scary. So good morning, Psychology. Sally Keys, good morning. Hope you're well. We're doing in Portland today. Shady Pines RV Park. Sally, good. Talk about expenses. Notice since I've been here, costs are really cheaper in the States. Yeah, you're about the 150th person told me that. Costs are cheaper. I know electric is, and I know food is from experience because I was there last year. I can't say that anymore because after 2023 be 2024, so it'll be 2 years. But yeah, I was there last year, and yeah, expenses are cheaper there, considerably cheaper. Good morning, Pastor Henry, Brother Tom. How are you today? I will be there. So you over here? Yeah, earthquake. Many Americans are being priced out of the Philippines. Too expensive rent, dental, attorney, cheap, nothing else. Yeah. Wes, I noticed this, that when I was pricing things up this last week in the supermarkets, somebody did a video about spam. I think it was Mike's Philippine attorney. It's $5 and change here for it, and you can buy it for $1.36 at Walmart. Also, prices that's increased 3 times food, electric. I just sent my sister $500 to pay rent and electric food. Wes, did you really? Good morning, Wes. How you doing? Filipina. Wes is a Filipina. They're in the States. Married to a nice young man. Working hard. Tom headed to work. Walmart never stops. Also, record year in sales. Thanksgiving, so we'll get a bonus. Christmas will be good. High five. Congratulations, Christian life. I'm glad. I did notice in November sales were up 3% or 4% over the previous year, and that's a good sign. That's a lot of millions of dollars in the scheme of things, and I mean millions of dollars, because just the way it is. Christian, Tom Glad earthquake USA. I tell you what, it did. In fact, it shook quite a bit. And it was a constant shaking. I could see the house here, this house. It was swaying like this. I can imagine it's probably quite a bit of damage. I asked Ruth this morning. There's not a lot of damage at the house. There's we could put our fingers through the blessing house in the cracks in the walls from the earthquakes. Now we can put our fist. No, okay. But she said the cracks did increase more, so we could. It's just inferior products here. Now I can't imagine, say, somebody spending $60,000 here, building a beautiful home, and having earthquakes. No matter where you're at, because it went all the way from Indonesia to Davao. I'm in CDO. I'm on the other side of Davao. In fact, Davo's here, and I'm on the west side. So can you imagine how bad it was? I'm sure you've seen drama last week, Tim and Philly. I did. I was not feeling well last week. I was one of those days that Just didn't, things weren't popping well for me. I did, briefly. I went on there as so much drama. But it's okay. Everybody's doing their thing. And I know Tim's going back. I think it was Old Dog or somebody this week said they were going back. Somebody else. I forget. Doesn't matter. Tommy, Fred, good morning. Background working. Okay. Glad you're okay. Earthquake. Tropical Tim. Glad I came to Texas for Christmas, Tom. So nice to be back in the States. I was so bored in Palawan. All the people do here is drink, drink, drink their life away. That's what they do. The beach towns. Go to beach towns. As you know, I have my case of beer a day. Well, maybe 2 cases a day, but it's Old Navy boys do that. Yeah, being an Old Navy boy, I understand. I had an uncle that was in the Navy, and that's what he did. Heck, I just buy 8 cases a week and see how it flows. 8 cases of beer a week. Well, that lasts you 4 days or longer. So, Tim, I hope it lasts you a little longer than that. I tell you what, though, Tim, nice to see you. I know you went back to States with your beautiful Filipina, and I'm glad things are well for you. And I know there in Palawan, you got a really beautiful house there on the water. You're lucky, and I know you're happier in the States, and I know that. And you're eventually going to move back, I understand, and not stay here in the Philippines. That's what you said. I noticed when I was in the Philippines last month, costs has increased so much. I love the Philippines. So many expenses. I would stay in my paid house and live okay. Okay, Kat. I understand. Hope to see you in the States. Glad doing a live stream. Yes, Tim, last what I missed. Yeah, I saw that. Glad you're on okay. Jenny, good morning. What happened to Judy Fisher? She's still around. You know what? I haven't talked to Judy in so long. I need to reach out to her and see how she's doing. I have not talked to her in forever. I need to reach out with her. I headed late shift here in Orlando. I moved, as you know, better environment, nice, love Orlando. Thanks for the help. You're so welcome, Jenny. That was a friend of mine that had apartments for rent, and it just so happened he had 2 or 3 available, and I'm glad you got in. I mean, $500 a month in a really nice apartment that you have. It's like a condo. That's really cheap. You got in. That's the reason there's a long waiting list. So $500 a month, live in an apartment in Orlando, and close downtown. So she's in the hotbed of all the things going on in Orlando. So congratulations, and I'm happy it worked out for you. And you get free internet, free trash pickup, free water, and what else was free? Something else was free. Whatever it was. It's good. Good morning, Patricia Evans. How you doing, Pat? Good to see you, Tom. Hopefully you and your family are safe from the effects of the recent earthquake in Mindinao. The news reported the risk of tsunami was minimal. Yeah, I saw that. It was really shaking last night. It was a constant. Mitch, it was weird. How you doing? Anyway, it was one of those, Mitch, it was a constant. It was like riding a ride that, like a roller coaster, and you're going up the hill. You know how the thing jerks as it's pulling you up? Well, imagine that side to side. That's exactly the way it felt. And it was, I mean, I'm not kidding you, 4 minutes at least. So I don't know if it had ripple effects or what, but it was, if I'm in, I guess the center was Indonesia or Davao side. I don't know. Hopefully everybody is okay. Sweetie family, good morning. Yeah, it was a lot of aftershocks. There was quite a bit aftershocks. It was really hectic, and it was overwhelming here for a while. In fact, it shook a lot of. You could hear, and there are a lot of people here were screaming, you know, crying and screaming because it woke them up and they were upset. You guys understand, you know. Ocano, good morning. Good morning. Just saying good morning to you and the family. Have a wonderful day. Ocano, great channel, you guys. Check out Mr. Ocano. He's got a great channel. In fact, he just recently did a video about prices increased here in the Philippines. So you guys check out his channel and give him a thumbs up and watch his channel. He just recently got 1,000 subscribers. So let's see if we can get him another 1,000 subscribers and get his channel growing. There's quite a few people I want to help grow their channels, and he's one of them. We had a 4.8 4 nights ago, 3:15 a.m. It's more fun in the Philippines. It is. Okay, I'll tell you what. It is. You're right. A 4.8. Hey, I got to tell you, that's what happened to my house, my expandable house. As it was hooked up to the water line, the house was shaking. And how they have the line set up on the house compared to the shake, it does opposite like that, which caused that to mess up. And then inside the house, it was shaking that so bad, not this time, but the one we had, that 8 plus, glasses were falling off the shelves. So, Mr. Somebody, high five, Mr. Somebody. Thank you. Mark King, good morning. Yeah, we're all okay. Ruth is fine. She was caught off guard with it. I'm not there, and Ruth gets really nervous and upset, really like that when I'm not there. So I don't know if I'm in the States and she's there. I don't want to leave her and go to the States and go to work. I'm going to have to, though, because expenses and life, and if I leave her and go to the States, it's like, I don't want to. I want to stay, but I can't. So, hey, wow, 336 on. High five. I did not know that. Yeah, from the earthquake. Yeah, Mark. Bill Smith, good morning. Good morning, Bill. How you doing? Good to see you. Timmy, good morning. Yeah, I know, it's not. I'm going to do a live stream with me and Ruth and RR. When we get situated, hopefully by next Sunday, I'm going to do one, all three of us, whether they like it or not. They don't like doing the streams because they don't know what to say and they get bored. So I'm going to have them, maybe we'll do some kind of quiz or something, and get them more involved in it and get them going in it, because I understand, because I jabber and overtalk them and things. Tom Shipman, glad, yeah. And thank you, Mr. Mitch. Yeah, Tom, good to see you. Yeah, we're safe. Mitch, thank you so much, and high five. Yeah, in fact, Tom, it was shaking. Ruth said it was a long one too. It lasted quite a while with her. Ogre smelling the place up again. Ogre McTow, how you doing? Good to see you, Ogre. How things? How you working? How's life? Are you mining? I'd love to get into mining, but I know nothing about rock. Mitch, great news about Bama's repatriation. Did you know they say center of the earthquake was southern end of Mindinao? Yeah, in fact, which is over towards Davao. They had the epicenter in Davao, but really the southern end is Cotabato, down in that area. So I don't know, but according to Google, it showed off of Davao. And they were expecting Tucson, how you say that? A big wave. Chat is awful, it's stuck. It is? Sorry. It's good on my end. It's good on this end too. It must be on your end. I see me there. I got me on here on the computer. It's on. Tom Chi had a live stream the other day. I saw that. I did not go on because it was after, and I wanted to go on when she's on. Timmy was Bama. I didn't know. Yep. Chat finally moving. Tom, yeah, I don't know. It was on my end. It's okay. It's just doing a thing. Blessing. Good morning, Sperlin. How you doing, my good friend? Good morning, Randy Conrad. How you doing this morning? Mark King. You know me from growing up in California, where earthquakes. I would wake up and say, what was that? And just roll over and go back to sleep. That's what I did last night. It just kept shaking. And that's the reason I was saying I was amazed, because I kept shaking. I thought maybe it was something in my heart. And I thought it was the dog scratching. You know how they scratch? And I thought it was him scratching causing it, but it wasn't. He was passed out, as he is right now. Hit that thumbs up. Tom would appreciate 300 people are listening. Yes, 300. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for all you guys coming on today. That's a nice 300 people. I don't know when the last time I had 300. I think it reached 400 today. So I don't know when the last time I had that many puns. You know, next Sunday is real close to my birthday. Mark King, when is your birthday? And you're going to be 45? Oh, we're back to cry pot mining, making more than 20 an hour. Yeah, are you? I could understand that, Ogre. I could understand that. If I could mine, oh, listen, when I was a kid, I had all the minerals and the rocks. You know, I did some research, and you know how you take a rock and put it on a page and did it. But I had my own collection at one time. We had fool's gold, a lot of fool's gold. There was gold that some of the guys found, of course, there in Arizona. But I was never. And as you know, up around Jerome, they did copper mining. And every once in a while in those copper mines, you'll find a streak of gold. Hello from Tacloban City. Seems like this happened more and more here. Joseph, it is. More. It's getting, back when I first started, when I came here 8 years ago, it was okay. Meaning, you know, you had your occasional storm and this, that, and other. Then my internet never went out. And my power didn't go out. I didn't have any brownouts. For like the first 3 years, not one. Ruth and I were thinking, I said, we have any brownouts? She goes, no. Now we have, she said they're having 2 a day, 3 a day there. My solar died. Since I've been away from the house, the whole house has just been basically, imagine, destroyed. Nobody occupying the house, nobody occupying the other house, just have family there going, taking care of the turkeys and watching over the place. And it's just, you know, the floor was eaten up by the wood I put in there. Mold was everywhere. Just the house destroyed. All the cabinets, all the wood cabinets, fixtures, things like that. They even ate into the wiring. They got a shock on that. But they cannot eat the styrofoam in the walls and things like that. They didn't get into the walls because that house is termite proof. Thank God, right? But we got the flooring in. The mold was overtaken. Ruth is overwhelmed. I just feel so sorry for her. I'm here. I could have gone home. There's no place for me to sleep. They slept in a corner of the Blessing house because so much stuff. So, because they had to move it out of the Expandable house. All the cabinets, everything, the sinks, countertops. So she found herself in a bad situation. And she's struggling with it. So I told her today, I'm going to pack up everything here. And just have the guys come here. You either can come with the guys. I will have it packed up. I mean, I've moved 20, 30 times in my life, maybe more. As you know, working, you guys understand. You moving. I mean, I can't even remember. I mean, it's easy for me. I remember as a kid moving my mom and dad by myself, so it was easy for me to move. I did it all. I moved the fridges and there. But you know, mom and dad have so much stuff. 3-bedroom house, you know, the washer and the dryer and the table, 2 kitchen tables and chairs, and I moved it all by myself. And with me and a 2-wheeler and a big blanket. So it's fine on my end too. Tsunami wave. I can't say it. How come I can't say it? Tsunami? Good morning, Warren. Michael. When will you be going back to you guys without the family? I was hoping to go this month, Michael. This month meaning December. And I can't. Tickets are $545 one way. And they go up to $1,400 in January. Mid to late January, they drop down to $700 plus. In February, of course, they're $700 plus. But right now, in the month of December till the 27th, they're $500 one way, and I can drive. I can be there in 22 hours. I can't go this month, and I want to go this month because I need to make money. Honestly, I need to make money so I can pay I got to pay another $1,000, $2,000 for the visa, and then I got to pay get things ready for us there. I mean, hopefully the visa get approved sometime or another, and when it does, I need to make sure that the funds are in the bank. So, because this year has killed us because of that gunfire they had on me. So, it's been really a tough year for me. But all that's been resolved and taken care of. I can go back safely and securely, and everything is fine. So it's been really a tough year. It's like the guy in the video I said the other day, rolling uphill. You ever had a wheelbarrow and you running uphill, and you hit a slip spot and you fall down on the ground and all manure and the soil comes right over the top of you. That's been 2023 for me and Ruth. There's been many times we sat and just cried in the corner trying to figure out what we can do and how we can survive during this year. It's been a tough year. One of the toughest of my lifetime. In the States, I can control my environment. You cannot control your environment here. You cannot control anything. There I can control my environment. I can control where I go, what I do. Here you're under the aspect of the environment here. And you're in a poor country, and you're in a struggling country. You're in a country that you turn a corner, somebody's trying to take a couple of bucks off of you. Rick's Destination Cebu, good morning, good morning. 4545. Sweeney, good morning. Tom, you know, when I was a kid, I had a rock collection, so when my friend said he was going to a rock concert, I thought it was the place people were showing off their rocks. I had that collection for years. I'm sure it's still somewhere in a box. My brother has all that stuff. I even made a scrapbook back in the day. My mother had me do it. My first haircut and all that stuff. His moms do. Man, I was wrong. Yeah, me too. Francis Samutsu, good morning. Happy holidays. Tom, I have an open invitation to visit one of the 100 resorts at the expense of the Philippines Department of Tourism kids. Just trying to make sure everything is squared away here. Wow. 100 resorts. Wow. Good for you. High five. That'd be really nice, Mitch. Can I come? No, joke. But that'd be nice. Good for you, man. Good for you. I am so happy for you. You deserve it. You work hard. You work very hard. In fact, you're working harder now than you did on your job, right? Rick, I guess I've been out of the loop. Hope it gets better. Yeah, Rick, it's been a tough year, but things are actually better. We're moving back to the house. The house is getting up to speed. I spent quite a bit of money getting that place back up, but it's back up, meaning the floors are in, the mold is gone. The girls scrubbed that. Their sister. Well, three of her sisters and my brother-in-law and Ruth got things squared away, plus 2 workers, and it's still tore up. I've got to go home and make cabinets. Personally, I'm going to make cabinets myself instead of buying them, because why spend $200-300, $400 on cabinets when I can make them myself? So I'm going to give me some 1/4 inch, 3/4 inch plywood, whatever, 1/2 inch, and make cabinets myself, because I have all the tools and the screws and all the things I need to make it properly. And I'm going to do that this week. I've got to, because we got clothes piled up, all my clothes piled in a corner in the room. So I need to get that squared away this week. So it's really, they even ate Ruth's dresses, the termites did. So we had to buy her some. She went down okay to buy her some dresses. It's been tough. Mitch, high five. Boom. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, my friend. Cup of coffee. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's been one of those years that I feel like that guy run up the hill and then the manure fall over the top, and then you get back up and you clean yourself off and you say, okay, I'm going to fill it up again, and you roll it back down and you roll it right back up the hill, and that's what it's been like. But I noticed that's been kind of like, it's not just me. It's happened to a lot of guys. I talked to a guy that's been here about a year at the mall, and he's the same thing. He said it's been tough on him also. He didn't realize, he says, I thought I could come here and I thought everything would be okay, but I didn't realize that when they mean you take a shower, they mean cold water, and it's cold. And when you go to the toilet, you almost have to sit to the floor to go to the toilet. And I said, yeah, it's sad, for that. And he says, but the food, he says, Tom, I can't eat he says, I'm stirring this soup up. It has chicken feed in there. He says, I said, I know, just eat something else. He goes, well, I lost weight here. So I said, I know. Just, you have to do the best you can. I said, you'll have to make your own food. You have to find your way yourself. You have to find And I was explaining to him, you have to find your own way. Make your own cornbread. Make your own bread yourself. Make tortillas. Go find a beef vendor. It's hopefully they're clean, and you can do beef and do it that way. I said, I think you'll find that things will be easier for you that way. And it was okay. They didn't use termite shields there. When we built, we would use them, but I guess Mother Nature is still the boss. Yeah, we used Gimelina a lot in our house, and I paid quite a bit for Gimelina, and it's oak. It's very tough wood, but termites still got into that. And I did treat it with selenium, and I did treat my wood, and it really did a good job of deterring them. But even they ate through the selenium. I even did oils, as you just, like tar. There is tar. It's called coal tar. It's asphalt. And it's oil-based. And so we put that on our wood. And they even figured a way to get through that on our blessing house. So what I did was, I said, I'm going to make my own mixture. So what I did, I got some boric acid, some detergent, regular dish detergent, so it didn't adhere. And then I added that together with a good mixture of both, and with a little bleach, just a little cap of bleach in there. And I put all that together in a pump sprayer, big old pump sprayer. I sprayed it everywhere, and then we've not had termites since. The boric acid will deter them. It puts a shield on them, but the boric acid, it's salt, basically. Same thing as borax. You guys remember the borax back in the day. Remember the mule team borax? You could actually use that as a deterrent for termites. That will do very good. Put that around the yard as a detergent. It will go in the ground and it will disperse them. And you will have, it'll save around outside the property. And I treated that before I left, but it rained so much that it just washes away. I used to do it once a month, which deterred them. But when I brought that wood in the house, I brought the termites in the house. So when they ate up my cabinets and their vanities, I had just bought them 2 beautiful vanities with nice chairs and mirrors and stuff. Just all that stuff is ruined. Our countertops, our kitchen countertops, all the cabinets were eaten up. It even had a termite mound built up on the wall, mud wall. Not coming from the bottom of the house because it's a metal bottom, but from the wood itself. And they finagled their way in. Termites are pretty tough. But we got all that cleaned up and got everything treated. As you know, the house now has concrete. It's concrete floor. Yeah. Good morning, Makoto. Good morning, good morning. High five, high five, high five. Thank you, Rick's Destination Cebu. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. They use termite shields down in Mississippi and Alabama. It's a piece of bent metal angle. The mites cannot climb upside down. Yeah. In fact, I'm very familiar with it. Yes. You're right, Rick. Termite shields. You're exactly right. They cannot climb upside down. What I did was, I used to work for Orkin back in the day. It was one of my jobs, and I worked for Ecolab. Worked in their pest control division for the commercial side. That's how I learned hood cleaning, because they owned a hood cleaning business. And I would go from division. I was in the food, and then I went to the pest control, and I ended up in the hood cleaning because more money. But the pest is how I learned. I had to go to school, and they put you through a pretty extensive program. You got a test, and if you don't pass the test at the end of the program, you don't get hired, even though you're already hired. And their pay was incredible. I mean, it's a really nice job. Company car, credit card, spent up $350 a month for food. You had a company gas card, which is the same card. You had, they really, easy to make $100,000 a year there. And had corporate accounts. But I really learned a lot from them. And if I didn't learn what I learned, I would not have these houses. That's the reason I bought the expandable house. That's exactly the reason why. Termites, bugs, pests. I was talking to somebody that built a house. They did a block house, but they have wood in it. And he paid $80,000. Termites has already attacked the wood. So very familiar with it. Pumpkin Joe, good morning, good morning. We had it here. How about you? Did you shake? Did you do some shaking? Yeah, we had it. It was pretty hectic. You had to have shaking down at Duma, right? No, it was 4 minutes at least solid of shaking, shaking, shaking going on. It was something that it was woke me and Omer up. Ruth was in Mug, and she said it was horrible. Our cracks increased a lot at the Blessing House, so I'm going to have the guys come out and see if they can repair that again. I've only had that thing repaired like 5 times, the whole house. Why not make the cabinets out of concrete countertops? We have concrete countertops, but the wood cabinet itself is underneath concrete. But I can't make. I'm not, because the concrete itself. I'm on blocks, and I'm not going to add that weight on those concrete. Is not house is not tilted. It's all even because I did it right the first time. But big highway markers, the real big ones, I put them in the ground about 5-6 feet, and then concreted them in, and then put the house on top of those. But if you think about it, I can't do it because it's too heavy. So the countertops are repaired again for the second time because we did it before originally, and it should be fine now. The thing of it is that I noticed that a lot of it was happening was the termites themselves really attacked the cabinets and the wood in the house. Anything else they left alone. It was the black mold too that really got me. There's a few treewood Aditer termites. One is red cypress is one. Yeah. Well, I can get certain wood, but the problem is the wood itself here is you got to stay away from endangered species here. There's a couple of those. But expensive. Wood's expensive. I paid a lot for that wood for that house. I went with wood because I had already sunk 50, 60 bags of concrete in that 3 meter by 4 meter house. And I was tired of spending money on that house. I got a couple grand in that house. I said, we do a mock-on bamboo with wood. So we did. The Amacon is fine. Gemelina wood is tough wood. So I used that as much as I could, but termites still get into that. But they don't destroy it. They only just drill holes in it. But I think it tears up the teeth. I don't know. Good morning, Tim D. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So nice to see you, Tim. You know better than to bring them inside. You're expert. Now you scared them doomed. Yeah, the working guys know their stuff. Yeah, I tell you what, it's pressure treated. It's already been soaked in oil. So when I brought it inside, it was already treated. It's the new wood they got out here in the Philippines. I forget what they call it, polyboard or whatever. It's the black. It's got termites in it. Well, it's been pressure treated with oil, and then they put the film over the top of it, the black, film, glue. Well, come to find out, when we tore that up, it just slats of wood inside it. It's like cellulite wood. It's like what they used to sell at some of the plants. It's very, it's pressboard. Really, I was amazed. I said I paid $27 a sheet, 4x8 sheet, and I bought 12 sheets for the house, and it's all bad. Then it got into everything. Even ate my cabinet that I have my TV and all this stuff on. Orkin guys. Well, I used to do home inspections with termites. I worked for the termite division, and I used to go in the houses, the termites, and look at the drywoods and subterranean termites, and make inspections, make sure that they didn't come back because it was somewhere we already treated. We call them TIs. So we would do those all the time, and that was my job, full time. I didn't do anything else but home inspections. Schedule it, go there, do inspections, and then if it needed to be treated, I would turn in a report and retreat the house. So I'm very familiar with termites, man. Orkin, even Ecolab. Ecolab taught me more than Orkin. Orkin, I already knew a lot, but Orkin taught me the home aspect because I never went into homes. I would only do commercial accounts like Marriott's and TGI Fridays and places like that for termites and pests, rat, things like that. Ale House. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those. Fish Bones, Texas Roadhouses, things like that was the national accounts. Chili's, and we would go and inspect every one of those. Pump nose shaking here. Oh man, I'm glad you don't have that. Having internet problems today. Somebody else said they had internet. Mine should be fine. I paid the bill. So anytime you have something like that happen, you're going to have internet, water, and electric problems when you have an earthquake. So I said it in my thing. Good morning, BT. How you doing? How's Mr. BT? Tom, my home is foam filled and everything else, all metal, no wood. Even the trusses are custom metal. Mitch, way to go. I would even when I had my house, I had a house up in Florida. I treated it myself. I treated everything. I mean, the wood, if it was wood, and I treated all my houses myself with the boric acid, and I treated outside the house the whole 9 yards. I mean, brought the truck out the house and drilled the holes and in the concrete and treated it all myself. Did it right so I wouldn't have the problem. Here, they have no pest control. And let's use DDTs, things like that. That'll kill them. But there's no pest products to treat termites other than boric acid, things like that. There's no things you can buy. There's their homemade products that they have, and they're substandard. When I went and I looked at selenium and the coal tar and the stuff that I used at the house, they're only this superficial. I even used antifreeze, and you dip antifreeze, your wood in the antifreeze. It doesn't work. You need a good oil, and so I said, I'll tell you what we did. So what we did, we painted all our wood that we could with oil-based product, with oil-based paint. Solve the problem. Oil-based paint. My wife Mehmet said she had the same thing. She doesn't want wood due to termites. The wood termites can hurt and endangered or super expensive. Yes, Pumpkin Joe, you're exactly right. It can actually tear up. We have 355 watching. 413 it says. Welcome all 413. I know everybody's quiet today, but thank you guys for coming on, and I really appreciate it. Heck, I have the same amount Tim K did in Philly. Wow. No, I'm joking. Hello, BT. Mitch, thank you. High five. Thank you so much, Mr. Mitch. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're a good friend. So, BT, how you doing? Hope that quake was not damaging. Howdy, Tim D. We're good up here. Yeah, Ruth said the cracks got bigger at the house, but everything else is fine. We're all safe and everything is okay. As you know, we're going to move this week. So we're going to try to get everything in that house as possible, as quickly as possible. Get over there and save some bucks. Coming down to Mindinao for the Christmas holiday. Important to girls to spend time and bond with their family, praying there are no earthquakes when we visit. Let me tell you, Pumpkin Joe, if you have one, climb underneath the table. Joe, if you have one, get in the door frame. Bring your family into the door frame of the house. The frame of the door of the bedroom or anything, just get underneath that door frame. Is the quickest and easiest. We're having more. It seems to happen every week now, where you get one every few months, but now it's happening every week. Seems a lot of things are happening more and more here. Maybe it's just me. You guys tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. BT. So how's BT? BT not feeling anything here, yeah. Any word on that person in the backyard, Pumpkin Joe? No. I pushed the and wired up the wire in the backyard to make sure nobody gets in here. But yeah, there's people checking out things to take and rob and things here in CDO all over. I understand they caught a few guys in the other side of town here doing home invasions. So it seems to be a new thing here. Somebody coming in and taking you by surprise. So many are locked gates. I have my gate locked with a actual lock, and my front door locked now. And a lot of people are doing that, so to deter. But listen, all they got to do is get a pair of scissors, regular scissors, and cut the chain link, because that's what it is here. It's a pot metal. You bend it, you could bend it 2 or 3 times, and the thing breaks apart in your hand. Got to get a real job. Heard now there are plenty of jobs. I hear unemployment's way down. What you plan on doing? Yeah, there are many jobs. Many jobs, BT. I was planning on getting a job. I had a couple job offers. They're not concrete because, you know, I'm not there. And they're going to hire somebody if I'm not there. One was working at Ron John's thrift shop. I talked to the lady, and she paid $20 an hour to fill T-shirts and sell things on the floor and run the register. I said, I can do that for $20 an hour. They're at Ron John's, so that was one job. And they have another one over at Disney. They're looking for someone there now, and they're paying, saying $20 an hour. I mean, $20 an hour, that's $800 a week at 40 hours. Plus, they give you dental, eye care, and gas. They give you gas. I said, gas? Yeah, $25 a week in gas. So it'd be $825 plus that. And I said, why? He said, because we can't find anybody. Everybody's quitting. Everybody don't want to work. A lot of people don't want to work. So there's so many jobs available. We're in Florida, especially, of course, now they're in holiday time. $545 for a one-way ticket right now to Orlando, Florida. Now that includes going through JFK or LAX to Orlando. Get that. Usually it's just to LAX or Orlando. $500. It includes Orlando. But I have to stay until we get everything situated, and then I'm going to try to go in. Whenever I'm not going to pay $1,400 a ticket. That's a waste for one way. And I will work there until I get enough money in the bank. Because whether you realize it or not, if you don't have $100,000 in the bank, BT, who's going to take care of your wife when you're gone? Say you pass tomorrow. What's $100,000 going to do for her? Nothing. $100,000? Where's she going to last? 5 years? 7 years? 8 years? And then she's going to be out, struggling herself. So I don't want that for the girls. I can't stand it. It drives me crazy. In fact, it's driving me so crazy that that's all I think about. And I had to stop thinking about it because I was so adamant about trying to get there and get that job. Because I got to buy a car, and I got to find a place to live, and I got to find the job. Well, you want to live close to the job, so I got to figure that out. Well, maybe buy an RV. Well, I don't have no $20,000 to get an RV, but the bank approved me for a loan for an RV, up to $22,000 to $25,000. I can buy an RV. So, but I'm not there, and I don't want to commit to a payment of $500-600 a month for an RV. That'd be crazy. Move there and then have a payment of $500. So, I think what I'll do is, I don't want to do that. So, I will either try to stay at my friend's house, make a deal with him, and just pay him monthly rent. But even if it's $500 a month, I might as well get the RV, right? But then I have, electric and stuff like that. But they'll give you free internet. Now, I did get a job at a RV park, KOA campground there in Titusville. I did get a job for that, but of course it's been filled now and working there. It's free rent, free everything, TV, cable, internet free. It's $20 an hour. So, but I'm not there. And the job's gone. Speaking to Tim K in Philly, going on each other. Are they really? Are they really? Well, I noticed my things dropped from 400 and changed to 300. So, hey, I got 300 guys on. I'm happy with that. I am so happy. I am so happy, happy, happy. That's all I'm going to say about that too, Mark. Let them go on and do their thing. The thing of it is it doesn't help anything or anybody, whatever they're doing. I mean, they're arguing about something on, who cares, right? So, thank goodness CDO was never on a list of possible areas to move. Don't like busy life there. I think it can get busy here. It's busy. They have a drama show, just a bunch of numbers. That's all I say about that. Yeah, that's an amazing price. The cheapest I could find was $790, one way in 1890. Yeah, 2K. It's $1,400 in January. What I did was, I went on Skyscanner, I went on a couple other sites, and then I realized, I said, well, what if I go on this site? So anyway, I started searching the other day at the coffee shop, and I realized, I says, I could get there pretty cheap in December, but then I'm right in the middle of holidays, and they're going to be closed. And job-wise, a lot of places are going to be closed during Christmas and New Year's, right? So I said, okay. So I started looking at January. $1,500, 14 something. And Philippine Airlines, what's wrong with those guys charging all that money for that? Crazy. Your $800 a week job would be about $550 government tax. It's okay. It's okay. Well, I'm 68 now, so I don't have to worry about that. That's okay. $500 a month. I mean, a week, $2,000 a month. Plus my Social Security, I'd be living like a king there. And that's okay. But if I get the RV job, I don't have to pay any rent or anything. So it's $550 a week net. I don't have to pay electric. I don't have to pay water. I don't have to pay internet. I don't have to pay anything. See, that's the thing about these people doing work campers. All I do is pick up trash and fill up propane tanks. Guy said he'd hire me. If I get he said a different word than I'm going to say, my butt there. He said, if you get your butt here, I'll hire you. We had a good conversation on WhatsApp. Mark King, Tom, does that mean you're going to be neighbors to those two pieces right-handed? Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm going to buy that land. I wish I could, Mark. I can't afford any of that stuff. I'm going home in March to sell some business, then coming back in May. You will get stressed out worrying about that. Generally, things work out. Yeah, I did. I do. Yeah, it's going to, I know. In March and back in May. I was thinking the same thing. I need to stop. It was affecting my health. And so I stopped worrying about it. And things just seem to be okay now. But it's still that constant thing is I need to get there, because their visas are coming up, meaning they're approved, to be approved. So Tom knows this. Tom's just waiting right now to get his wife there. He's on edge right now. All he needs is the interview, and his wife is there in the States, and they could be there next month. So I'm on the verge there. It should be coming through soon. And if that happens, I want to be able to have it set up there. I don't want to stay here and then go there and struggle. I don't want that for them. They require better than that. If I didn't had to make this move, it would have been okay. But I did. Mitch Broma is probably the mark. I live in Maryland, and the tax between there and D.C. would break you. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. Inflation, depression, exactly. You're right, Mr. Mitch. And you know what, Mitch? You're exactly right. I know that, $160, $200 be taken out of that 800, so you end up with that plus minus the insurance and all the other stuff. But really, in the long run, it's still money that I can make, that I have, that I don't and cannot make here. A man trying to make money here in the Philippines is not going to happen. There's too many people. I mean, there's 30-year-olds sitting on his butt right there with his sister, and they can't find a job. What's his life gonna? I don't want that. I don't want that for RR. I want her to have better. By the way, she got honor roll. High five to Mr. R. Honor roll here in Bulawac. And at her new school, she just got Girl Scout winter pageant. She won the pageant for the Girl Scouts. And I shout out to Miss RR. She won the pageant here also before she left. She's not able to come back here and get her honor certificates or anything like that. I got to figure out how to get that myself. But congratulations to RR on all her hard work. She's honored. 93? Good for her. Mark King, you know, if you buy that land where you can fish, right? I know. You fish and eat. See, that's all Ruth wants. That's all we want. I want a simple life. I know I can live simply there. And I know I can live as cheap or cheaper than I'm living here. I know I can. I did before. Did you know that you can buy a can of Spam here for $5? Do you know you can go down to Walmart and buy a can for $1.36? Do you know that I bought a loaf of bread the other day? It was $2.40. Just a loaf of bread. Just some loaf off the shelf, $2.40. I buy that same loaf at Walmart for $1.36 there in Orlando or Daytona. $1.36. Isn't that crazy? So, Tom, I was coming to the Philippines, but financially I'm better off in the U.S. because medical being here 6, 7 years old. Brandy, best decision you ever made. Come to the Philippines, visit, vacation, enjoy yourself, stay here 2-3 months, enjoy yourself, come here, go to the islands, do your thing, go all over, enjoy yourself, have fun, go back there and enjoy yourself. Yeah, I'm afraid of the healthcare here. I have another story for the channel, another video to do about a poor guy stuck here. Hospital bill was increased 2 times. So I don't want to get into it, but yeah, healthcare. I'm fearful. At least there, hey, you know what? I can go walk in the door, and I may end up dying there anyway. But my point is at least I can go see a doctor, even at a clinic. I know I can walk in Orlando in a clinic and I can see a doctor. Here, there ain't no doctor. Guy went to CDO, calls me on the phone, says, Tom, I want the CDO doctor at the main hospital here. There's no doctors available. I said, what's wrong? He said, they're all at the other hospitals. Before I left the States, most places stopped closing for the holidays. They even had folks coming and made places. They changed his skip. Yeah, even when I came here, I had to work Christmas Day and Christmas Eve and New Year's Day and New Year's Eve. They call it. I got credit for it as a holiday pay. It gave you extra days. But yeah, I worked all through the holidays. Always have because retail. But it's okay. Didn't mind it. I got extra pay. Plus I got an extra day. Extra pay, extra day. You know when it's bad when the military's coming up, 6-year-old veterans asking if they're interested to sign up for 4 years and sign up bonus 10K. Yeah, it's bad, Mitch. I know, and I know things are really different there, and I know things are really different. But being boots on the ground here, if you actually take the time and look at things, it's really different here too. I was talking to the military guy here too. They're calling up a lot of the reserves because of what's going on over there. You know, out here in this ocean. The ocean's right here. If I stand up, you can see the ocean from this house. It's right there. And helicopters are going out there every day. They have schedules. And just this time bomb. I want to get my family out of here quickly. Charlie, we did really well. How you doing, my good friend? It shook about 4 minutes. We're okay. Ruth is okay. Family's okay. Little damage at the house. You know, a little more cracks, got a little bit more wider, but things are okay. The glasses didn't fall off the shelves, but it was eye opener. You know, an eye opener. So how you doing, Charlie? Good to see you. My life has been more peaceful since coming to the Philippines. I had a year of nonsense. I've been rethinking my retirement place as well. That's the family. Yeah, my life is peaceful. It's too peaceful. I have type A personality. I am setting a lot of times as I watch a lot of movies on YouTube and Netflix. I'm bored. What do? I've been watching this Longmire through VPN. I didn't realize VPN, I get all the Netflix better movies than the junk that they have here. They always put junk on here, you know, the Korean stuff and the dramas and the K-dramas. But if you use VPN, you can get Longmire and all kinds of other shows that I never seen before. I never saw these shows. I mean, I'm watching NCIS. You can't get here. I'm watching Supernatural. You can't get here. So I've been doing that. And it's been enjoyable. It's like, oh, okay, I'll watch that. But I get bored. As soon as I'm going to the mall today, so many times I can go to the mall. Other than that, I can go to the beach, but there's no infrastructure built to help sustain you. So if you want a snack, you can go to a little store to get a snack, but there's no, like, a little restaurant. You want a good burger, or you want to do something else, or maybe you want a surfboard, or maybe you want a boogie board, or maybe rent a little four-wheeler to run up down the beach. They don't have any of that here. Now, they had it in Cebu when we were there in Cebu, but it was limited, and, you know, it was not good, you know. So we didn't do any of that. I wanted to take them up in a parachute, you know, behind a boat. They had it, but it was like $150 for 2 people. I can get it done cheaper in Cocoa Beach than I can here, and I'm not gonna pay $150 to go up in a thing. So I can get it done cheaper. I can get it done there cheaper in Daytona. You can wheel a deal there. You can't wheel a deal here, man. I can wheel a deal with a guy on the thing. Tom, all this inflation going to slow them, and they live $1,100 a month here in the USA. Yeah. I'm you know what, Mark, I know I can live. Well, I have my Medicare, Medicaid, I have food, we have rent, and you know, expenses like that. Ruth and RR, I have to get insurance for them. But other than that, we can live fairly cheap. Because Ruth wants, she'll go fish. She'll go find a place, get her fishing license, get her blue boat. She'll go fishing. She'll bring home fish. That's what she wants. You can't do that here. There's no boats to rent to go fishing. There's no place to go fishing here. They fish. You go out in the ocean, but they have the big boats with the big things on the side. She can't do that. So she cries sometimes because of that. She can't do stuff. She said, when I was in Hong Kong, we used to go do this, we used to go do that. When I was in Dubai, we used to go here, we used to do this. When I was in Saudi, we used to go do this. And she reminisces about that all the time. She says, dear Daddy, what are we going to do today? I said, I don't know, what do you want to do? Let's go to Ocean Park. Okay, so we'll go to Seven Seas Ocean Park. Well, you pay the money, get in there. It closes at 6 or 7 at night, and get in a taxi home is impossible. Last 2 times we went there, we had to walk about 3 miles before we could find a taxi. And we had a taxi set up. He just never showed up. I said, will you please come back at this time? Yeah. Well, he didn't come. So I was angry. You know, I don't want my girls to go through this stuff. So I said, okay, so let me walk. I'll walk 2 miles or 3 miles to find somebody to get a taxi. So I'm way down the road. And I'm way down. I can see a Wilcons. So I said, I'll make it to Wilcons. There'll be a taxi there, surely. But it's running late, you know. So, because after a certain time, they close these babies up. I mean, early, like 7 o'clock, early. So, sure enough, they come behind me. They eventually found the taxi, just happened to drop somebody off, and they got it, and they come pick me up. But I don't like that. I don't like the inconsistencies like that. I'm more of a Boom, boom, boom. Done deal guy. I'm a done deal kind of guy. So people know that if you this meet at 7. Tom Shipman knows this. Tom, I meet you over there at 7. He's there. He's there at 10 to 7, and so am I. So it's like here, the guy just never showed up. I was angry, man. Woo! If I got to the store today, I could not find any tuna cans, 69 cents. They're on $5. Hey, it's funny you said that. I looked on Walmart. You go to Walmart, you buy a can of tuna pretty cheap, dude. That day you said you're $5 a can. They get $5 a can in Florida, or Georgia, Alabama. You can buy a can of tuna for less than $1.19. You go online, check it. Anyway, the guy probably bought it, and I did look at Dollar Tree. You can actually buy tuna at Dollar Tree for $1. Did you know people make meals out of Dollar Tree? I saw that. It's kind of cool, huh? I used to go in there and spend like, $20, $30, get all my candies and snacks and things like that. And I'd buy some of that stuff in the back. But they got a lot more selection now than they did when I was doing it. Local bakery sells bread for 40 pesos, bread and preserves to it won't last. Yeah, no. I bought bread the other day and brought it home. As I said, I paid $2.40 for that loaf. Get it home, and I opened it up and I go, crap. It's got mold. So I peel off the mold. And I always take whatever I have is condiments. I'm running out of condiments. Condiments keep me alive here in the Philippines. If I didn't have my ketchup and my sauces, I could not live here. My rent is $160 a month. Well, $8,000 where I can get 3 bedroom house. Yeah. Well, you know what? You can't. You can't get a house for $8,000. Lady rented a condo, real nice studio condo in Orlando for $500. You can find them. You can find housing. But BT, there's many, many ways to live. And not saying it's perfect either way. Because you're paying $8,000, then you got your electric that you're paying probably double or triple more than you pay in the States, right? My bill this last month was $120. And I asked my buddy, I said, what was your bill? He said $68. His per kilowatt's about 6 or 7 cents per kilowatt hour, where I'm paying like almost 20 cents per kilowatt hour. So it's three times the cost for electricity here. So he was saying, wow. I said, yeah, I know. I haven't contacted, go back. 6:30. Yeah. Morning, Charlie. How's Mr. Charlie doing? Electric is around $100. Water's $12. Food's about the same as gas too. Complaints being made. $100. That's cheap. You're paying cheaper than I am. Foreign medical program pays all that. TRICARE is pretty nice for me here. Yeah, you're lucky you have it. I don't have it. I have to do maxi cards and or self pay, and that's not good. So you got probably 60% of the people, 70% of the people here that don't have insurance, and so they have to either self pay it or figure out a way themselves to make it happen, And that's the sad thing, BT. So you have that here, but the problem too is, how's the doctors? Are there doctors available? Are they in your sites? I know, man. I did a car. I'd say it's going to be a great year. It's going to be. I know it is. 2024 has been a fantastic year for me and Tom Shipman and many other guys. Talking about time bomb. One of it is. I know. Yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm waiting and waiting. Waiting and waiting, Charlie. Hopefully it's this year. Sometime. And I wanted to get to the States, make a couple of bucks, have that on board and have that available, and so we can get there. Just enjoy life a little bit more than being stuck. William O'Leary, good morning. I guess it might be hard jobs in the being filled with rapid Chinese. VPNs can help you shop the country. Jack, good morning. Currency is better than airline tickets out of the U.S. cheaper than other countries. I should check. Maybe I should change my VPN. I wonder if that would work. Let me check my I might change my VPN, see if I can get a better flight from Manila to U.S. Maybe change my VPN from U.S. I don't know. Try it. See. I mean, what's the worst that happened? It's not going to work, right? You know? If I get her a boat, you need to tell her, watch out for the alligators, crocodiles. I know, Mark. I know. I'll have to put her in an area where there's none. I know what we'll do. We'll stick her in little ponds. Oh, no, I take it back. There's alligators there. You saw the one, Mitch knows this, about the one at Disney. Grabbed a little boy on the bank there at Disney World. TRICARE would be nice. I've got to be active, retired military. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm assuming. I don't know anything about TRICARE. I'm assuming. I heard from a guy, he messaged me. He said that TRICARE, they would not accept him here for TRICARE. He had a lot of issues with it. He flew to Guam, got everything taken care of he needed, got the medications, came back here, ended up moving to Thailand, got his wife out here, ended up moving to Thailand. So, because of health. Eventually, he's going to move back to Canada because of his health. Well, how could he be? Oh, he could still be a Canadian citizen, still military. Mitch Brumwell, I am safe. I doubt that we need bus drivers. Mitch Brumwell, high five. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it, Mr. Mitch. High five to you, sir. Good to see you, and thank you. Change me to another country for better prices. I'm going to do that, Jack. I'm glad I did this today. It gives me ideas. And thank you all 415 guys for coming on today. 249 likes. Thank you. This is nice. Recently saw a video where someone said they were trying to see a doctor and kept being told there wasn't one, but didn't take no for an answer. Went to the ER and the doctor was there all along. Wow. I went to the hospital. There was no doctor available. And I said, of all this big hospital and 10 stories and 1,000 rooms, whatever's in here, you have no doctor. It said, nope, not one. How many nurses? Oh, we got about 30 nurses. 30 nurses for this place and all the rooms? I said, how many patients do you have? She says, 5. Okay, I understand why. VPNs don't work for me. It says in digital video library here, at least not with Sony network. I don't know if they're blocked because I'm familiar with VPN's address. I use Thunder VPN or Windscribe. They give you like 2-3 gig a month. For some reason, they gave me an extra 10 gig this last month. I don't know why. But I use Windscribe as one I've been using. It seems to work fine, and I can get what I needed to watch. I don't know what I'll do when they run out, but I use Thunder, and it works pretty good. It gets me all I need, now 460. When I go into Dollar Tree, I'm always looking to see where the product was produced. It says China. It's a definite no. High five. Yes, Mr. Mitch. I do understand that. I was looking at some of the spices here. It's all from China, cilantro and things like that. Dom food is cheaper in the U.S. and many other things too. Randy, it is. It's a lot cheaper. I was scanning. Mr. Mitch sent me a real nice pictures, and I haven't done it yet. I did it, and I messed up the video, and I got mad. I did. I messed it up, Mr. Mitch. I put the wrong, as you're moving stuff around and trying to get and I had an hour on it, and then I messed up, and I said, I'll just do it later, and I haven't done it yet. But Mitch sent me pictures of groceries in the U.S., and man, they're a lot cheaper than they are here. I mean, a lot cheaper. Bread, $1.30-40 a loaf. Even it's $1.50, and I paid $2.40 for a loaf. Mustard, just a small jar of mustard is over $3. And what is it in the States? I forget what it is, Mr. Mitch. I mean, it was cheap. I think it was $1. It's like, whoa. I'm going, wow. And I was looking at canned goods and can of mushrooms and can of this and a can of that. And then I got to look at it, hot dogs and the price of hot dogs. But I was eating the hot dogs. It's got everything in it. As I tease R all the time, it's got chicken lips in there. I wouldn't eat that. How's your CDO electric bill there, Tom? We just received 10K bill again. I tell you what, it's the same. It was $120. $120. You got a $200 bill? Yeah, mine was $120. And it's the same in Maramuk. I have a $30 bill there in Maramuk I got to pay. That's for the solar stopped working. Solar was taking care of the window. We have Vindo. And that Vindo is doing really good. It's producing about 80 to 100 bucks a month. High five. Thank the Lord for that. Thank the Heavenly Father for that. A Vindo where you put in coins for, like internet. So, thank goodness for that. That has helped us tremendously with things, My electric rate went to 11 pesos per kilowatt hour. They had to pay for an employee Christmas party. Mine, I don't know. I get mad paying mine. I just get mad. I mean, the most I ever paid there in Florida, even when I had an apartment, was 70 bucks, 80 bucks a month. Right before I left, I paid the bill there in RV park, and it was 80 bucks. And the air was running 24 hours a day, and I had it running all the time. Even when I left the RV, I had it running. Because I wanted the RV to be okay, and cool, the environment to be cool. So when I walked in the RV, it was cool. 80 bucks. So it ran 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I couldn't beat that. RV park rent was 350 bucks. I owned my car, owned the RV, insurance on my vehicle was 200 bucks. You kind of see where I'm going here now, right? My food was running anywhere from 300 bucks, 400 bucks a month. See, I'm still under the 1,000 mark, right? Close to it. So you can kind of see what my costs were. 11, 12, 1,300 maybe tops. And I did everything. I went out to eat 2, 3. Well, food, I can go, like I said, I went down to the diner. I can go down to the diner there. And it's still the same price, by the way. My buddy lives there. And I had him go, the diner's $1.99, 2 eggs, toast, bacon. Eggs, 2 eggs. Coffee's included. $1.99. Lunchtime is $4.99. So you get a hamburger, fries, and drink for $4.99. I go here, I'm paying $7 at Burger King. There, Burger King is cheaper there than it is here. You can go online and check it out. McDonald's is cheaper in the States than it is here. People seem to be more here, sort of. I got lucky on my Honda. Yeah, they are. They're used. They're well, how can I say they're used vehicles, and you got lucky on it. I love my van, but I'm not going to drive here. It's not worth it. Not worth the hassle for me. Not saying for you. I'm happy you have it, and I hope you have it forever and never get in an accident. May the Lord bless you and never get in one. But once you do, be prepared, because my friend just lost his truck, brand new truck, because he was in an accident. It's his fault, and he lost it. They took his truck away, and they kept it. His brand new truck. They kept his brand new truck because of an accident. It's his fault. He ran back into a guy, and the guy claimed he was sick, this, that, and other, and this, that, and other, his neck. And so he paid that bill and got all that squared away, but they kept his truck. And the bank still wants him to, Toyota wants him to still make payments, of course. So he said, I'm not going to make payments when I don't have the vehicle. He said, well, that's between you and the police department. And the police department won't release his vehicle. They're going to sell it. They're going to pawn it. They're going to sell it, get money for the police department. Now, I happened up in Valencia City here in Malay, close to my Maramug there. So, just be very careful. And he's not the only one. My other friend lost his in Iloilo. His name's Steve. He lost his vehicle. Same thing. It was his fault, and they took his vehicle away. Lost it forever. So, and they all had insurance. I've got a small studio apartment in Bukidnon, equivalent to 180 a month, electric, 150. How can you beat that? Jack, it's cheap. $180 a month and $50 electric. You sound like living in Mexico. Mexico's cheap too. Mexico's really cheap. Guy's living on the beach in Mexico, and that's what his bills are. It's about, I think he says about $200 a month, and then $50 electric for 2 months. Yeah, I have to use public transportation. It's better for me personally than to be driving, because I almost hit the 2 kids, and that put the fear, and that was a warning for me, and I knew that it was the best thing for me to stop driving. That was a warning to stop driving here. Better believe I'm going to get a car and I'm driving that bad boy up down the road there in Florida. That's I just paid less rate, $61.09, but I'm in a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. $60. That's when I first came here. That's what my bill was. $60, $61, $61. Didn't take a while to find the ones I need, but now they are great. Awesome, BT. I'm glad you got great doctors and it's working out good for you. Florida man, got to be careful. Dollar stores, a lot of times it's not cheaper. Walmart, grocery store next door is a better deal. I think everyone is $1.25 item now. I did see that. I did see Dollar Trees, $1.25, $1.35. I did see that. So they went up to $1.25, $1.35. But you're right. You have to be smart shopper in the world. In general, I mean, even back in the day when I was in the supermarket business, we used to play tricks all the time. And, 2 for $1.09. The regular price is 50 cents a can. So, 49 cents a can. So we'd raise it, get it in to buy it, so we make more money. It's tricks. We used to do that all the time. 2 for $1. 2 for $1. Buy it for 2 for $1. Record price on it's like 39 or 49 cents, right? 39 cents. And you sell it and you make the extra 1 or 2, 3, 5, 10 cents. Did it all the time. And they did that for years. And people started figuring it out. 3 for $1, 3 for $1. Regular price on it was 29 cents a can. So we would raise it and sell it so we could make more money. Cebu has a pretty high price per unit for electric. I was paying in 19 when I hate to see them paying now all pumpkin. I bet they are. Florida man, my buddy told me some of the prices he's paying dollar stores now. Jaw drop, yeah. I use Nord VPN. Nord is good. Can't access my bank's web, but they don't trust any access up the country. Yeah, I understand. I'm lucky mine's okay. I can use it anywhere my Wells Fargo and stuff. Never cancel Part B. You never know what happened next. I tell you what, Joseph, I messed up. I didn't know what to do. I'm here. I'm like Bud Brown. It's like Bud Brown. I did not even sign up for it because I'm here. They don't even accept it. And I'm not going to pay $120, $30 a month, and I don't have anywhere to access it. Now, if I was there in the States and I knew it was going to be there 6 months later, I would have done it. I should have. I had an opportunity to leave back in October. I should have come here in October. Come to the States. Should have had an opportunity. Me and Ruth had it planned out. It was perfect. But something happened with this situation with me. I wasn't leaving my girls. I'm a protector. My biggest complaint in my area is garbage pickup. Sometimes once a month, sometimes twice, and manage your garbage. Yeah, at least you have it. We don't have garbage pickup. No such thing. I've never had garbage pickup. You don't have it. I never had it in Davao. Don't have it here in CDO. There's no garbage pickup. They pick up the businesses, but don't pick up residential. Yeah, you might buy something at a dollar store and it's cheaper, but half the size of the one in Walmart. Yeah, I've done that. But you know where you ever live, there's a lot. Yeah. My sister lives kind of bread is 800 pesos, small loaf. $16. Wow. Tim. Average $1.80 a month, 20 cents per kilowatt hour. Woo! 20 cents. 20 cents. Yeah, that's what we're paying. 20 cents, Cano. Isn't that something? Yeah, we're paying 20 cents. Easy. To be honest, I'm spending about $100 a month. Huh? And I'm normally feeling 5 to 7 adults. During Atlanta, God is good. High five, man. High five. Good for you. Mitch, you are a shopper. High five. Thank you for the super chat. You are a shopper because the pictures you sent me, you could tell that you picked the ones that you see. And I can see a cheese. Cheese, $1.50 for cheese. You can't even touch cheese here for $1.50. $7 for cheese. Any kind of cheese. $7, $8. Any cheese. Even if they manufacture it here. Heck, you can't see it, but there's a gallon, liter jug of milk. It's $3.20. Here, I'll turn it around, let you see it. That liter jug right there was $3. See that jug? Whole milk. Fresh milk. $3.20. I can't afford it. I told her, I said, I'm sorry, honey, I can't afford you. I can't afford buying 3 or 4 of those a week. I can't. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, that's just one item. You got to have bread, and you got to have rice, and you got to have all the other stuff. I said I can't afford it. I'm sorry. Wow, $100 a month, Mitch. That's cheap. I would think anywhere in the world have its problems. All what you would. Yeah, everywhere has problems. And you don't create the problems. You're just in the environment that has the problems. You know, who can create an electricity bill that much, right? Who can create the problems of the taxi guys trying to overcharge you? You don't create them. It's just the environment you're in. So you change the environment. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to change our environment. So it changes the environment we're in to put us in a better environment that takes us away out of this toxicity. That's it. As the 3 ladies told me at the Dairy Queen the other day, they want out here so bad, so they were willing to sell anything to get out of here. I said, really? They said, yeah, we it's toxic. The lady's marrying the American man. She says, I've been trying to get out of here for years. She said, I was OFW, I came back. I went back to OFW, came back, went back to OFW. She said, I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here. I said, I understand. I'm glad you're marrying your American man there. Hey, I've been to Canada many times for the price, but I've never seen anything like $80. This solar company out. We're going to change the electrical dynamic. Yeah. I'm going to do lead acid batteries. I'm going to do lead acid batteries. I can't do it now, but it's going to cost about $3,000. I'm completely revamping my solar system, and I'm going to do lead acid until I can afford lithium. Lithium's just way too much money. Seeing everyone's quotes, I don't feel so salty about my electric bill now. Yeah, my bills are just way too expensive for me. Solar is on the states off grid. Yeah, I had a small solar panel on there on the roof, and it just did simple things. But I'm going off grid 100%. I'm not going to have electricity bill unless I'm working there. It's free, but I'm not going to have electricity bill even at the park. I'm not. If I'm in a park, if I'm in an RV, I'm not going to have it. So I'll save on that $100 or whatever it is. I'm not going to have it. Wouldn't mind doing solar here. Yeah, going solar is the best thing we did for our house. Solar's the only way to go. Makoto knows. I use my VPN to connect to Thailand, Northwest Service, Philippines Airlines, Orlando, Jan. Whoa! Is it really? Orlando, $2,500? Well, I ain't going in. I guess I'll be staying here. Went for $10K a month, under $100 a month. Charlie. Get a Cuda Hemi. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll be staying, probably sleeping in a van somewhere. Knowing me, you have no idea. I'll do whatever. I'll save the money. You'd be surprised. It's like one time I needed $2,500 on a month. I remember working the job. Listen, I know how to save the money, and I need $2,500 extra. And I said, I was working jobs, doing this and doing that, and subcontractor here and subcontractor there, and I was at the flea market on the weekends. I was doing it. I did. I ended up getting well, I got like $2,800. But I got the money I needed, and it was to pay what was that? Property taxes, and something else I needed to pay. Oh, work on my truck. I need tires on my truck, so I got it. It's $1,200. I remember for my taxes there up in Pearson. Then I paid $450 for tires, and it left me money in the truck. Yeah, Charlie's big expense. Yeah. Life Pro batteries last a long time. Yeah, they do. They'll go through, 5, 6, 7 years of draining them all the way down and up. So it's 10, 15-year battery. 61 includes running AC 12 hours a day. Wow, Mark, high five. Good for you, man. EcoFlix for the backup, yeah. Rent in Philippines are going higher and higher and higher. They are. Lady tried to charge us more here. I'm only paying $120. But you don't get money back here. Forget it. You don't get any money back. You have money here, you don't get any money back. You pay first, last security. Don't worry about getting money back. Just when you pay, you stay to the last one. I asked her, so we're leaving a month early. Can you slide the $6,000 back? No. You have to stay another month. I says, okay. I'm not staying. Forget it. So I lose the $120. I said, she said, no, we don't give back. She said, I told you that. I said, I know. I said, you can't blame me for trying, but I said, I thought maybe you'd give me that 120. Nope, sorry. It's okay. Fine without buying cheese when it comes to pizza. I gotta have my cheese. I went to Mark Robinson's place. Ham sandwiches, $6. Told my wife didn't add bread, condiments, so I ate at a restaurant. Yeah, I know. Same thing with me. Tom, did you see Dwayne Woolley get scammed in Manila? I didn't see that. Truck driver charged $5.50 for a few minutes ride. It was supposed to be $50. I was at the deal, and I asked the guy. I said, I just need to go about a mile down the road here. Can you? I don't want to walk in the sun. Can you take me down there? So he flipped the meter on. Starts at 42 peso. So we get down there. And he says, you owe me 100. How did I get 100 peso for now? It's 50 peso. I said, why do I owe you 100? Surcharge. A surcharge for what? Oh, that's minimum for me to carry somebody. So what I did, I said, it's okay. So I reached in my pocket. I said, oh, here's 50. Here you go. See ya. Have a good day. I got like, sir, you owe me money. I said, oh, here's the policeman. Let's get the security guard over here and we'll talk to him about it. Come on. And he took off. In fact, he took off as I'm holding the door. It's like, drives me insane. I haven't paid for electricity for 4 years because my home total off grid 900 kilowatts. I know. I want to be you when I grow up. Makoto, I want to be you. I know that. I think of you often. Almost retired. Were you really? You were the military recruiter at Taylor DeWitt High School in Pearson. Do you know the lady, the postmaster there that passed? The lady had the White House, the big, beautiful 3-story White House. 2-story, I'm sorry. 2-story White House there on the main road there. Coming out of Pearson. That was my house. I bought it from her. She was a teacher, and he was a postman. He ran the post office there. So, where the school is on, the road the school is on. Yeah, that's where I lived. Lived there for years, man. Bought that house. Bought it for $150 and sold it for quite a bit. Yeah, in fact, love that property. 5 acres, beautiful. You remember that? Tom, put your apartment rental for Facebook Marketplace. There's only short-term on 1 month. You know what? I thought about that, Mitch. I wonder if I could do that. I wonder if I could rent that out. Maybe do it like, it might be good, because a lot of Americans are looking to come stay. Just, charge them $100, something like that. Like if they want to stay a night, I don't know what to charge, maybe, $30, $40 a night. But a month, maybe, I don't know, 100, 120, something like that. Solar panel price drop here. Stock, I have one. Enjoy your day. Hi, how you doing, whom no? It's very impossible to get a refund. I had to brutally fight for it because I felt the cashier was rude to my wife. So, I know, I fight all the time. Yeah, I'm not in U.S. ATM, but the housing crash back. Yeah, the housing's going to crash. There's no doubt about that. It's like the car. Car is going to crash. Housing's going to crash. 2025 will be a tough year. Election year is going to be a great year in 2024. That's the reason why I want to go get a job. 2025 is going to be a little questionable, but it's okay. I'll manage. I know how to do it. Man, there for a while, I took my RV, I boondocked, and there for a while. I mean, I would, bring, because I had all the comforts home. I had a generator, so crank it up, make sure it's full of fuel, crank it up, and have a generator run. Who cares? Let it burn the fuel out because gas is cheap. And I saved like a ton of money, like that 1300 a month. I saved that. Of course, still had to eat, but I wasn't going out and spending stuff. I was eating more at home. I wanted to be more at home, but I was boondocking. So I would park my RV where I could get to it, right? And I would park like at a storage facility, and then I rented a store. I had a storage unit, and I would park it there, and then park my van, take it, go boondock. So I really had a good time doing that. It's really enjoyable. But yeah, 2025 is going to be a tough year for everybody. It's going to be an eye-opener for many people. It's going to be really something that is going to be tough. But I looked at, it's okay. It's okay. It sounds like you're buying an RV and going nomad. Yeah, we're not going nomad. And we're going to buy an RV. Ruth really wants to live in an RV. And I have many friends that's boondocking and living in an RV life. They've been doing it for years and living a life of Raleigh. I mean, this guy just bought a diesel pusher. He paid a little over $400,000 for it, which I don't have that. But anyway, he lives. They live on the road, driving in. What's his name in this channel? Driving. Anyway, he's got a channel. He's got like 500,000 subscribers. He does well. Doesn't make much on YouTube, but he enjoys himself and he has a good time. And that's really what I want to do. We want to travel the country. I want to go to Yellowstone. Hey, how about the Grand Canyon? How about Niagara Falls? So many places to see. Take her to Key West. Take her to the furthest point in the United States. Well, it's at Puerto Rico now, but take her down there. Maybe take her to Buffalo. Let her see some snow, some real snow. Not in the RV. But there are many places I can take her. Savannah, man, you guys ever been to Savannah? Beautiful, beautiful place there. Oh, in old homes, beautiful. Take her to Mount Eagle Mountain there in Tennessee. Take her to the Smoky Mountains. Take them. I could just go on and on and on. The Painted Desert, on and on and on. Enjoy life, because hey, listen, I'll be 70. And if say you guys are 60 in your mid-60s, early, how long is your life? Yeah, it's a matter of time. You can't print enough money to get the U.S. out of debt. I lived in Mexico for condos, rooftop, same price as Thailand. I've never been to Grand Canyon. I'd love to go there, Florida man. Yeah, I want to take them to Las Vegas. We're Seventh-day Adventists, but I can take her to Las Vegas. We can go in a casino, let her see it. Let her have lunch there. Let them feel it. Let them enjoy it. How about things that they've never seen before that they experience? A lot of people in the United States of America never even left their hometowns, and they're jumping and coming here to the Philippines and never saw the United States. That's what drives me crazy. They don't even know where Painted Desert is. They have no idea where Yellowstone is. They have no idea the beauty. How about Thumbview Mountain? And there's so many places to see and enjoy that people don't even enjoy and don't have the. So say you don't have money and you can't do it. Well, get in the car, sleep at rest stops, figure it out. You don't have to stay in hotels. You got money to stay in a hotel, stay in a hotel. If you don't have an RV, sleep in it. Make sandwiches. Enjoy your life. Cannot do it here. We tried it. There's RVs here. But most RVers that have them has sold them and got out of it because there's no support system for it, and getting down the roads and getting down some of the roads is pretty bad. I stopped stressing about making money from YouTube. You go crazy. Yeah, you just don't worry about it. Yeah, because YouTube, I think I drew $130 2 months ago, and that's it. I've not gotten any money since. So it's okay. But I want to thank everybody for always giving me the couple of bucks along. It helps, and I appreciate it. I'm not a person that I really appreciate all you guys that always support the channel. I appreciate everybody giving when times are hard, maybe for you guys, and I want to thank everybody for doing that. We got 337 people on now for Strong for hour and a half, and that's incredible, and I really appreciate it. So that means that we have a good stream. Mitch, in that case, yeah, they have the best buffets. They do. I went in all-you-can-eat buffet for $10 back in the day. They have one there in Seminole, over in Tampa, that I used to go to, and there's the Hard Rock Cafe, Hard Rock Casino. I just want them to. They don't even know what life's about. They think they do. Living in Saudi and Hong Kong, they don't know. Really. It's like one of those things, they think everything's okay, and they think, yeah, okay, this is the way the whole world is. They have no idea. There's just so much to offer in the States that people don't even recognize. And my goal was to come there anyway. I was to come here and then end up taking them there. But stupid COVID. My goal was to take them there no matter what. But now that I did, I waited too late, and then now the USCIS takes forever, and it's like, you guys know, but I've still always planned on taking them to the States. But of course, Bud Brown and now Old Dog, Gio, Rike, a lot of the guys are heading back. They're going back. And I think Gio has a plan of doing the same thing I'm doing, what I understand. Getting an RV and travel around and live the life like that, taking his girl there, his wife. There's many guys that are really thinking about just heading back, realizing that maybe they missed part of that life. Took my wife Disney right after she got here in 16. Her favorite thing was Dumbo. And we had Fast Pass Road several times for Fast Pass that. Florida Man, it's funny you said that. They want to go there. And they want to ride. What's that world? It's a Wonderful World? Is that Dumbo? That's where they want to go. Because one Filipino went from Malay, went there. And that's what they want to ride. And I said, well, we'll figure it out financially. We'll figure it out. I'll get Mitch to get me tickets. He's got connections everywhere. Mitch would help me out with that. Find me tickets. McCullough, if you're sitting on the sidelines, he might be able to find a couple homes in a bank something. I could find a motel that's $100. And in front of their signals just knocks out making you not lonely. Yeah. I agree. $100, yeah. I just want a house of giant. At least 1 acre long. I told you just this, you're about 200. Do you want to live in New York? If you want to live in New York, I'll ask some feelers out there. I got people all over New York, Buffalo, Rochester, New York itself. If you want to buy a place with 1 acre, I can do that. I can reach out to the guys. I know a lot of guys up there. In fact, there's a couple guys normally on this stream that's probably listening down to 233 now. They know that I'm getting ready to leave. Golden Corral Buffet is $10 single. That's what I'm going to be. I'm going to get that one. COVID killed a lot of the buffets around here in Jacksonville. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll call the stream. I can see I'm getting tired, and I'm going to go to the mall. And it's time. I've been talking. Look, my coffee. Look how dirty that rim is, but it's the fresh. Look, I didn't even finish it. So I'm going to call the stream today. I'm sorry, but I want to thank everybody for coming on today. And I want to thank everybody for always giving me the super chat and taking the time to come on today. We had a fantastic stream. And it was really a good stream, I think. But I know that I miss my girls, and the girls give a better stream because they make everybody laugh. It's a small world. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. I want to take them there where they can, laugh and see ya. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mr. Mitch, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. You're a good man, Mr. Mitch. And thank you so much, Randy and Rick's Destination. Thank you guys for coming on today. Art Park, love your lives. Great stream. See ya. Yeah. Thank you, Makoto. I really enjoy it. Thank you, Makoto. Thank you, Art. Thank you, Mitch. Pumpkin Joe, Mark King, Florida Man. Thank you for coming on today, my good friend. Makoto. Florida Man, there's one of my friends, his name's Tom, is moving back to Jack's. He'll be there probably mid-year, him and his wife. So shout out to him. And when he gets there, I will visit him, and maybe if you're available, we'll get together. Pumpkin Joe, Florida Man. This who's on today. Who did I miss here? Almost Retired. Thank you, my good friend, for coming on today. Charlie. Thank you, Charlie. BT. Thank you. Coming on. Makoto. Pumpkin Joe. Thank you so much for coming on, and thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Ocano, thank you for coming on. Tim D, thank you for coming on. Joseph Keppert, thank you for coming on. Pumpkin Joe, thank you, Joe, so much. Mark King, Tim D, thank you, my good friend Tim D, for coming on. Mitch, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I go back stream, it kind of stops right there. I don't know why, but it stops right there. I guess, don't know. See you guys. God bless everybody. I'll see you guys next time on Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. High five. I kind of have a sip. See you guys.